Hello everyone, I'm Night Whisperer. Today we're stepping into 8 creepy videos showing the bizarre and the terrifying encounters. From odd movements to ghostly shapes, each clip has its own mystery. Watch closely, and in the end, let me know in the comments which video creeped you the most. Alright, let's begin. On TikTok, a user named Italiano Mexicano posted 2 videos that quickly grabbed people's attention. He usually shares clips from his contracting jobs, but this time things were far from normal. He explained that he was working inside a unit where only he had the keys, meaning no one else should have been there. But there's an even darker detail. A young girl reportedly lost her life inside that very unit.
Okay, so I got my own little contractor business. I got the only keys to this unit, and the little girl died in this unit. And look at footprints, baby footprints by my manly boots. This is the window they threw her out of when she passed away. Whatever, they rescued her. Okay, so my last video wasn't too long because I didn't press a 10-minute icon bit. Anyways, I'm just getting into work, right? Nobody in this unit. I'm the only one besides the owner with the key. The owner lives all the way in New York. I'm in Oakland, California. So this unit had a fire a few years back. This was a little girl's room. This was her room. And I'm like lost for words right now. I'm sorry. Like, catch my breath. I'm getting chills. Hair standing up on my arms. But the girl that happened to pass away in this unit was 3 years old. Look at what the fuck I see on the ground. Those are not an adult-sized footprint. Going into the wall. This is where her bed was at, right here. I talked to the owner. I video called him and everything. And I've been here, and little kids laughing. I just thought it was coming from outside. But it's like a little. I felt something go like this to my ear, and yeah, I hear all the activity coming from that closet, and right here. But this really baffled me. Like I said, nobody else has the keys. There's no kids in here. I lock up everything.
As he filmed the floor, viewers could see something strange. Small footprints pressed into the dust. They weren't heading toward a door or a hallway. Instead, they led directly to a single window, and according to him, that's the exact spot where the girl had passed away. The prints looked undeniably child-sized, which made the footage even creepier. Of course, some viewers think there could be other reasons. Maybe marks left by a worker's child from long ago, or an odd boot pattern, or even a staged setup for views. But still, the way those prints ended right at the window combined with the story behind the place makes it hard not to feel unsettled. Could it be a ghost retracing its last steps, or just a chilling coincidence? Back on August 29th, 2025, a woman named Dom went to her storage unit alone to pack and sort her belongings before moving out. Everything was normal until she noticed something that gave her chills.
I'm over here at the storage, and I don't know if it's me, but y'all tell me I don't see that. Oh no. I don't know if it's just a fan like going in and out, but the fuck is that? Duh. I don't. Maybe I'm bugging. No, I know y'all just see that, right? Oh!
Out of the corner of her eye, Dom saw what looked like a dark shape peeking at her from the far end of the hallway. At first, she brushed it off, thinking maybe it was just a fan moving back and forth. But as she kept glancing up, the figure seemed to shift positions each time, almost like it was watching her. Feeling uneasy, she quickly finished up and left. A few days later, she had to return to the unit. That's when she realized there were no fans there at all. In fact, the entire place was empty.
Alright. See, this is my storage. And I'm honestly, I'm like acting like you guys are human or.
While checking around, she suddenly heard one of the big roll-up doors moving by itself. Startled, she ducked back into her own storage unit and stayed there for a while, too scared to come out. Dom still doesn't know who or what was in that hallway with her that day. This next clip was filmed back in 2019 by a nurse working at a care facility. She says that even now, years later, what she caught on camera still unsettles her. The video wasn't supposed to be anything scary. An elderly woman living at the home had asked the nurse to record her while she blessed a room where, according to residents, many people had fallen seriously ill or passed away not long after staying there. Because of this, they'd nicknamed it the Death Room. The older woman planned to share the video on Facebook after performing the blessing, but things didn't go as she expected.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name.
As the camera rolls, something strange happens. The rosary she's holding doesn't just sway. It jerks upward sharply, almost as if someone had pulled it. But there's no one around. The only logical guess would be that she moved her own arm. But in the footage, her hands remain still. The nurse filming says she began feeling sick while recording, and it wasn't the first time she'd heard odd stories about this room. In one case, a coworker captured video during a group therapy session with a trained therapy dog.
Like a sucker? You ready to go take a shower? Yeah, here. It's not worth it? Where's your other sucker? You only have one? Use it. Yeah.
Really?
In the middle of the session, the dog suddenly broke away from its handler and walked straight to the same room. It didn't bark or growl. It stood there whimpering, staring at the doorway. For a dog trained to stay calm, this was very unusual. No one could explain what was drawing the animal's attention, but staff who have worked at the care home for years quietly admit they believe the room may be haunted. Despite attempts to cleanse the space or ask the presence to leave, strange things keep happening there.
Why is it beeping? I don't know, no one's in there.
It's crazy.
Get the light, get the light.
You say you checked it?
Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. No, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is insane right now. Right there.
Okay, you're gonna stop this right now.
Today, room 112 remains a mystery. The stories surrounding it are enough to make anyone wonder what's really going on inside that room. Clay thought moving out of his old house would finally bring him peace. For 6 long years, he'd put up with strange knocks and unexplained noises every single day. But after settling into a new apartment, he soon realized the trouble had followed him, and it was about to get worse. One quiet morning while he was washing dishes, something unsettling happened. A kitchen chair slid across the floor on its own. No one else was there. Clay pushed it back, trying to shrug it off. But seconds later, the same thing repeated. First, the knocking sound. Then the chair moved again. Later, when he checked his cameras, he found something even stranger. At the exact moment the chair was moving in the kitchen, the lights in his bedroom flickered wildly. Years of living in a haunted house had taught him to keep cameras everywhere, and now that habit was paying off. But the most disturbing part of this new apartment wasn't what he'd caught on video. It was what he wasn't allowed to see. The lease included a locked door he was forbidden to open, with no explanation from the landlord. Some people online think it might be a sealed-off room tied to a past tragedy. Others suspect it could be hiding something directly connected to the activity. Then one night, Clay woke up to the sound of steady footsteps moving across the room. He lives alone, yet the steps were clear. Viewers who later watched the footage even claimed they could make out a shadow gliding past. Clay admitted he saw it too, but tried to convince himself it was just light playing tricks. So, who, or what, is walking through the apartment? And could it all be linked to the mysterious locked door? For now, no one has the answer. Jennifer Lee, an American living in Amsterdam, set out to do a light-hearted Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie. They chose a quiet patch of woods just south of the city, hoping for some spooky but harmless pictures for social media. At first, everything went as planned. Autumn leaves, calm trails, and a playful dog, the perfect backdrop. But the mood changed in an instant.
Dirty and torn to shreds. You make the best dirty ghost. You make the best dirty ghost. Oh my god. Oh shit. Is he okay? Are you okay? All is good? It's okay. You step out. Good. Okay, there's a...
Out of nowhere, sharp, agonizing screams cut through the stillness of the forest. Jennifer froze. Maggie's ears shot up, and she began reacting too, clearly sensing something was wrong. The sounds echoed from deeper among the trees, sounding nothing like a prank. Jennifer later explained that she's a former EMT.
My first
first thought when I heard his screaming was like, that's what I would sound like if I was hiking with my dog and she dropped dead. Like, I would be screaming that deep, visceral scream of like, holy fucking shit, oh my God, someone help me, right? Then I thought, okay, maybe he's just in significant pain. Like, that was a visceral scream. That was not a fake scream. So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And I know that that doesn't make sense because I'm a very small woman alone in the forest, but I don't know, it's ingrained in me. Like, my mom was an ear doctor, so like she always ran towards people who were suffering or in pain. And like my dad even once like ran into a burning building on a walk and saved someone. Like, it's just in my DNA. Additionally, I used to be an EMT, so like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also, like, I don't know, it makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods, would anyone have come for me? Would like, no one else stopped. No one else.
Which is why she felt compelled to act. Her training told her those cries sounded real, like someone terrified or in pain. Even though she knew it wasn't safe to go alone, she couldn't just walk away. She ventured further in, and even called the police for help. Yet when officers arrived and searched, there was nothing. No footprints, no person in distress, no sign of anyone at all. The woods went completely silent again, as if nothing had happened. So, what exactly had Jennifer and her dog heard that day? A real person in trouble, an elaborate trick, or something far stranger imitating a human voice? The mystery of that forest remains unsolved. In June 2025, TikTok user Makio Sanchez shared a series of clips that quickly made people uneasy about funeral homes. In the first video, he explains that strange sounds have been echoing through the building, even though it's completely empty. As he films, he keeps insisting that no one is there, but seconds later, something happens that seems to contradict his words.
Miren, como tenemos rato escuchando ruidos aquí en esta zona. Si vemos, pues está solo y creemos que pues hay algo aquí porque pues se empiezan a mover así como que medio raro. Miren, 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 miren. Miren cómo se mueve, miren, 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 miren. Miren cómo se mueve. No hay nada. No hay nada, no hay nada, no hay nada. Está mi compañero, pero pues si vemos estamos solos.
Out of nowhere, one of the coffins begins to shift as if someone inside is trying to push it open. Startled, Makio rushes over to check, only to find it completely empty. His voice and body language make it obvious he's genuinely shaken by what he's just witnessed. Not long after, Makio uploads a second video from the same funeral home. This time he looks even more distressed, saying he's still hearing noises and reminding viewers again that he's alone, when something completely terrifying suddenly happens.
Estamos aquí en la funeraria, otra vez, con ruidos raros. Entonces, pues, está solo. Ahora sí. ¿Cuál pinche que se ve? Que nada. Estoy solo a la chingada. Estoy solo. A la chingada. A la chingada. A la no mames, no mames, no mames. A la chingada.
Furniture and other items start toppling over on their own. You can hear him panicking and swearing as it unfolds, unsure what else to do except keep recording. Some viewers think there could be simple explanations: loose fixtures, air drafts, or even a setup for attention. But many point out how authentic his reaction feels and how intense the activity looks. If what Matteo captured is real, it raises an unsettling question. What kind of force is strong enough to move coffins and hurl furniture in a funeral home? What do you think? Most people who've watched Stranger Things know how creepy the fictional Hawkins lab is, full of hidden experiments and monsters. In real life, though, you'd expect the filming location to be just another empty old building, right? Well, maybe not. TikTok user JC Rodriguez, a huge fan of the show, decided to visit the real-life site in Georgia where the lab scenes were filmed. He thought it would just be a cool stop for photos, but what he caught on camera rattled him instead.
There's no way.
Fucking
There's
told
no
you.
way.
You thought it was crazy.
There's
It's
no
moving.
way
I can see it.
did
It's closing.
Oh! guy rolling up the window. It completely shut. The car is started.
Did she see it? She didn't. Oh my god. Oh my
it's
god.
opening,
Look, it's opening again.
Wait, get on video, get on video.
Somebody record this.
I am.
This is paranormal experience.
What the fuck? There's no wind either. Like, you can just look at the trees right now. They're not moving at all.
Completely abandoned. No wind. There's nothing in there.
Like, you can look at the plants, the tree, nothing is blowing. It's just opening.
There's no explanation for that. It's also so irregular that it can't be like...
It's opening. It's opening. It's opening. No, fuck that.
No, it's opening fast.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Oh my
That's the
God.
widest it's opened.
That fast too.
What is that?
It's opening and closing.
You're gonna need to send me that video.
Filming this? Okay, thank God.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I need to know the history of this place.
Is that a person?
We're gonna save ourselves. Don't worry.
What is that? Do you see that? Look at my phone.
Definitely something moving inside. No, I see it.
What is that?
I see it.
Is that a person?
Is that a person?
Why does that looks like a person? I'm looking at JC's phone. It looks like a fucking
it looks like a
in there.
person.
I'm looking at his phone. It's literally a figure.
No, I see
You're
it.
recording
I
that,
see
right?
it. I see it.
Okay, so he could play back and show you guys.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, okay. I see it. It's different. Please put the video up. I see it. It's a dark figure. It's a dark figure.
As he and his friends explore outside, one of the doors begins moving on its own. At first, it looks like a draft until around a minute into the clip when something even stranger appears. On one of the upper balconies, a shadowy figure, possibly wearing a hood, can be seen staring down at them. What makes this so unnerving is that the building, once part of the old Georgia Mental Health Institute, has been shut down for decades. Nobody is supposed to be inside. Yet JC's video seems to show someone, or something, silently watching from above. Was it a trespasser or something else entirely? Whatever the case, it adds a real-life layer of mystery to a location already famous for fictional horrors. Next time you watch Stranger Things, remember, some places have their own secrets long after the cameras leave. This next clip comes from TikTok user Kelly, who shared 3 videos that quickly grabbed people's attention for all the wrong reasons. The first clip shows a man sleeping alone in his home late at night, unaware of what's being captured by his living room camera. Soft glowing orbs drift silently through the room before the door slowly creaks open on its own. Moments later, a dark mist seems to form out of nowhere and slide across the floor before the footage cuts off completely. According to Kelly, mediums later told the man that something inside his house could be holding onto dark energy, but no one has been able to pinpoint which object it might be. The second video feels even more intense. This time, the man is awake, sitting in the same room, when out of nowhere the door slams shut behind him. His startled reaction shows just how real and unexpected the moment was. But the third video might be the most chilling of all.
Felix.
Filming his staircase, everything looks normal at first, but when the camera zooms in, a tall, shadow-like figure is clearly visible partway up the stairs. In the next moment, it's completely gone. Some people believe these clips are evidence of a haunting tied to the mysterious item the mediums mentioned. Others think it could be dust reflections or a carefully planned hoax. Whatever the explanation, the mix of orbs, mist, and a shadowy figure in the same home makes these videos deeply unsettling and leaves one big question. What's really going on in that house? Night Whisperer signing off after 8 scary ghost videos. If you enjoy it at least once, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.